All right, so now we're going to create an RPA in order to scrape structured data. So we're going to go to process and we're going to data scraping structure. Oh, so it looks like we can't use the dash, so we'll do underscore structured data. Yeah, and we'll go ahead and create. Now I'm going to take all the wait for this. All right, so just like how we usually do, we'll go ahead and throw a flow chart in there. We'll go ahead and look that up. And then we're going to throw in, like we did with our last one, a use application or browser. We'll connect these together. Then we'll double click into it. And then we're going to indicate the application. And we want to indicate the sec.gov forms so that it's the correct page that we're currently on. So go ahead and click on that. So we can see here that it says our browser URL is going to be www.sec.gov.forms. And we're going to use the browser Chrome in order to get there, and we can see our little screenshot of what it is. All right. All right, and after we do that, we're going to go create a table extraction. And so we can see here it's brought us to this. We're going to add a new column. And the first column is going to be here. And we're actually gonna click yes for now. We're gonna see how it collects the data. So in here, we pulled the number, we pulled the description, and we can actually hear. We'll preview it here. So it looks like it did pull the information properly. And if we can scroll to the side, this is now in the topic of the form, when it was last updated, in the description you were in. Yeah, so we can close that. So what we actually, so that did work. We're actually going to go ahead and cancel that, and we're going to go ahead and do this, kind of column by column. So we'll go back over to table extraction. We'll add a new column. I want to do that. We don't want to pull it from the whole table. So there we go. So it's pulled all of our numbers there. And we'll confirm that, and we'll call this number. Or actually, let's call this form number. Okay, we'll add a new column. We'll click this one here. Confirm that. We'll call this description. Write this over here now. We'll add a new column again. Yep. Again, we're looking good. Confirm. And we'll call this one last updated. And another column here. So the reason why we're doing it, one by one this way instead of having it automatically pull, even though we know it'll work if we automatically pull it, is because that won't always be the case. Sometimes if we say to automatically pull the table, it can screw up some of the information. And so we just do it this way just to double check and make sure. It also allows you to pull the data how you want it to be pulled. Confirm, and then this one will be topic. All right, and so now we've officially pulled all of our information from here. So we have the 5 columns that have the 165 rows of all the forms that we have in here. And then we're going to do save and close. And here we are. So we can see here that we're going to use the browser Chrome to open up the SEC Gov forms list. And from the browser, we're going to extract the data table. So the data table is what we just kind of compiled, those 5 columns with 165 rows. And we're going to extract it to an extract data table. All right, now that we have the data extracted from the table or our extract table data done, we're going to go ahead and write this into a CSV. So here we are. So we can see a CSV, and we'll add this in here. We're going to write this from the extract data table, and then we're going to go ahead and write it into our right here. We're just going to write it into our file that we have for the save file for our class. And we're going to call this SEC forms. And click save. And so now we can see here that we have our file path. So we're going to write it to here. Okay. And after that, we're going to go ahead and click run. So we come here and now we're pulling this information, and it looks like it pulled all the information and it has compiled it into a CSV. And in order to double check this, what we're going to do is we're going to come over here, and we can see here that we have created a file called SEC forms. And we'll go ahead and open it up for us. And we're going to go ahead and kind of update how this looks. Make it look a little bit cleaner. A little bit this way. There we go. And so now we can see here that we have the form number of it. We have the description of the form. We have when it was last updated, when each form was last updated. We can see the SEC number associated with each form and also the topic that each form covers. And with that, that should be the end of our structured data scraping RPA. Thank you very much.